Alors, this is an amazing story, and he's a very famous guy in France, and he does fencing at the Paralympic. He's won he's been in 8 Paralympic Games. He's won more medals than you can count, lots of golds. And at 57, he's beating people that are 20 years of age. Very interestingly, you can see he has a right hemiplegia that came on around 6 months of age. He's with his mom, his eyes rolled back. There's a question of what was happening there. And he's undergone some surgery at the left hip just to decrease the size of his leg rather than doing a tendon release on the side of the hemiplegia. So he had that, and then things were just going on in his life, and then he saw some sporting things on TV when he's almost 20 years of age and decided, well, that looks like a lot of fun, I'm going to try this. And within 2 months, he was sort of a natural talent and won a bronze at the Invalides here in France. So it's a very interesting time spending with him today because they've developed a method that he can sort of move out of dodge quicker, that he can lunge further and get back not only at a greater speed, but also with a greater amplitude or distance by developing a type of technique. So it's really amazing because even with the lifelong hemiplegia, these treatments, they seem rather simple, enable him to do his sport much better, to become much more subtle, and also not to have gross motor types of consequences or what we refer to as hyperreflexogenic types of effects, where if you move one thing, you'd have a higher movement of the other arm. C'est fantastique. It's very interesting because he's going to be 60 at the World Games in 2020, and he's preparing for them now and be, fencing against 20-year-olds. But very interesting that in order to be a champion, a world champion, he's saying you need more than just the skill. You need to use all of the advantages of science and advances. And this therapy that a lot of people that are coming into the hospital and the clinics are getting for a variety of complaints, he's using as a prophylactic treatment in order to increase his game and his expertise as an athlete so that he can compete. At a time when a lot of people are retiring, he's just starting to win more, so it's exciting. Étonnant.
Et d'ailleurs, bientôt, on a une Coupe du Monde à Atlanta.
Oui,
à Atlanta,
absolument.
On va faire une Coupe du Monde en septembre, je crois.
Près de chez moi.
Voilà,
Ah oui.
Si vous voulez venir voir un peu comment ça se passe, ça sera avec plaisir.
Absolument.
Vous avez déjà vu de l'escrime en fauteuil?
Oui, absolument.
Voilà.
Oui. Non, c'est fantastique. Alors, merci
beaucoup.
Bonne chance.
Merci, à bientôt.